Hey, it's January 3rd. In case you're not sure about that, the date is always right above my head. Sometimes I get people asking me that. Also, if you can't hear me over the music, there's probably something going on with your hearing or the speaker on your phone perhaps, or maybe your earbuds. Things are going to sound better with earbuds anyway. So the Schumann has been nice and calm, and that has been perfectly normal, really. A lot of people are making it into a big thing, but it is not a big thing. If anything, it's a gift at the moment. We did have some flare activity overnight, and you can see that those flares from late last night and today have just been lasting a really long time. None of them are registering very high, so I was really surprised this morning when I got the radio blackout notifications. So we had two radio blackouts, just one right after the other. And for timing, that time is not in, any US time. That's UTC time, Universal Time Code. So that would have been around midnight-ish my time. But when I looked this up and I got the notice this morning, I also checked the proton density, and it was up around 22 versus 4. So we had some hours there of really intense proton density hitting the atmosphere. We'll get back to that in a minute, but first I wanted to show you this really cool project that this man put together of pictures of the sun. And December was a busy month on the sun, and it's so fascinating how the sunspots develop and how they are above and below the equator, as above so below. So we are moving towards the peak of the solar cycle. The red line on this graph shows you the forecasted solar cycle, which up until now NOAA and NASA has been saying that it was going to peak in July of 2025-ish, and I have been saying for quite a while that it was going to be more like the beginning of 2024, and it looks like that's what we're working towards. So this starts with that first really big farside eruption that we had a few days ago, and then continues up until most current time, where we had another farside eruption that was big enough to peek over the side of the limb and most likely cause those radio blackouts. So we're getting a break from those geomagnetic storm levels, although they are supposed to go up again tomorrow and the next day, and that really big sunspot that is causing those farside eruptions is rotating our way tomorrow, so things are probably going to get a little more exciting. In the meantime, everyone I know has been so tired, including me.